So I guess it's a little different this time. So I'm going to try to link this up with my camera. If not, you're just going to get a whole bunch of pictures. It is what it is. Um, I guess let's look back at the All-Star break. I didn't even watch this fucking game. I'm not a big All-Star break game fan, skills comp. I don't give a shit, man. It was 33-13. T-Bab's team won. I didn't even look at the stats, to be honest. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Um, Marcus Holman with 7 points, Wisniewski with 6 points. Face-offs, who gives a shit? Save percentage, who gives a shit? I don't know. I just don't. I can't bring myself to give a shit. On ESPN2, we got the Redwoods and the Atlas. As you can expect, I'm probably going to go with the Atlas. Last I looked, it said that Trevor Baptiste was going to be out. So I mean, yeah, let's go take a look at the injuries right now. Ament still out. T-Bap is out. I guess. I mean, if at this point they're saying he's out, I guess he's out. Um, Lyle Thompson out. Ryan Tierney questionable. Tyson Bell questionable. Max Adler out. Raganese out, so that's tough for Chaos, but I guess they still have TK. Jack Neer out, Ryan Lee out, that's for the Redwoods. The Water Dogs. Rylan Reese is a doubtful, it's going to be a tough one. Jake Withers, he'll probably end up playing. Dylan Ward's out. Micah Schlosser's out. Ryan Brown's out. Steven DiNapoli's out. Or Ryan Brown's questionable. Steven DiNapoli's out. Schlosser's questionable. And then we have Jake Bernhardt questionable, Ty Warner out, Mike Earnhardt out, Matthew Dunn out. There's no way all these guys are out. We'll take it with a grain of salt, but we'll go with what we got. And I'll post it on my Instagram about the my final predictions and thoughts as to who the fuck's going to go where. So, Redwoods Atlas. You already know I'm a Redwoods guy. I don't see a way of them winning this game. I don't know who would be the face-off guy for the Atlas if they don't have, because they have T-Bap, they don't have anyone else. Actually, they're inactive. I don't even know who this guy is. He's a recent graduate from Syracuse. It's looking like they'll have to go with him. It's a lot of guys who are like out. Like, I mean, those are big names across the board. So I'd be surprised if all of them are really out. But I don't know. That's tough. Because I guess if they weren't out, they'd be doubtful. But they're out, so they're not gonna play. Who fucking knows? Maybe that's for last week. They're not great at updating shit. We'll see when it comes down to the last minute. Either way, I don't think it changes all too much. The Atlas are still the team to beat. Either them or the Chrome. Garrett Apple's still my dude. Rob Pennell, meh. I mean the T Law and Gray combination is still fucking second to none. Defensively stuff, K. Van Rapport, Tucker Durkin, and goalie stuff, Concannon on the Atlas side. Midfield wise, like if you're a Miles Jones believer, roll with it. I would never. TD Erlin might be like a good look. My only issue with him is that he doesn't score at all. No assist, maybe one goal on the season, and he doesn't like produce a lot of face-off wins. I'm sorry, he doesn't produce a lot of ground balls because even when he wins the face-offs, he doesn't have a lot of ground balls off of those. Like he'll average whatever it is, 40 to 50% in the face-off X, or the face-off stripe, and he'll get like six ground balls, give or take, like one. So he's not really like Trevor Baptiste. I mean, obviously his percentage is unbelievable, but the amount of ground balls that he gets off of it, the amount of points offensive generated, he's a special individual. So I think that the fantasy wise here is obviously that Atlas offense, um, and I like Kincannon as well, depending on his value, and we'll look into that. But on the goalie side for the Redwoods, I don't know if it's going to be Tim Troutner. I'm not sure if it'll be Jack Kelly. If I had to guess, it'd probably have to be Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly, he'll Jack Kelly has 2 less games played than Tim Troutner and has 5 less saves and is almost 10% better save percentage wise. So I mean, it's a small sample size, 2 games, but 44% with 15 saves compared to, and it's crazy. The scores against average is 14.1 for Jack Kelly, but for Tim Troutner it's 10.5. I don't know what to take with that. Um, in the past, so week 1 of this year, Atlas Redwoods, Atlas won with a phenomenal shooting percentage. Who would have thought? And then Redwoods Atlas 21 week 2, Atlas took it even with the team that they had, and group play of 2020, the pandemic year out in Salt Lake City, Redwoods only won by 1. So even with a bad team, it doesn't seem like it's a great matchup. So I'm gonna trust the Atlas's coach with this. Um, I haven't looked up the lines yet, so let's take a quick look there. Let's see what we got going for them. If I had to guess, it's gonna be obviously Atlas are the favorite. I would say over under 22.5. Let's see what we got here. Sports. Jesus fucking Christ, all sports. There we go. Yeah, I would say it's probably 22.5. 23.5. Money line minus 205 for the Atlas. Oh, look at this. So they finally started doing it. So they're going to go minus 2.5 for the Atlas. Because it's not worth taking a spread. If you're going to take the spread, just take the money line. Like your odds are better. If no team, I don't know. I guess there are a lot of close games and whatnot, but not this year at least. Just hasn't really been this year. I don't know how I feel about the over under, but I like the Atlas minus 2.5 at a plus 115. Now another 4-1, 1-4 matchup. We have the Whipsnakes and the Chaos. So here, I mean, obviously they met last year in the championship. Um, week 1, June 4th, 2020. Chaos 8, Whipsnakes 0. That's got to be wrong. That might be preseason. 21. They're not showing. This website is so fucking frustrating. Um, this to me is just a toss up. I like Nardella in this because I like him against TK. Those two know each other and train together, so I think Nardella has been the better face-off guy. I don't think that's very much of a debate, and I would imagine that continuing throughout the next week. Attack wise, I don't know. These are two great goaltenders, and their defenses are both. Well, Whipsnakes are solid. The Chaos have been kind of like eh. Midfield wise, I definitely go with the Chaos, and then attack wise, yeah, you'd have to lean the Whipsnakes, Rambo, Carlson, Zeddy Ballgame. I mean, I guess you have. I don't even know. I don't think Matt O'Keefe now. He plays midfield. You have Ryan Smith, um, Josh Byrne. It's someone else. I forget who the last guy is. It's not Dixon because he doesn't play with them anymore. Um, yeah, well, we'll see about that. I think that the face-off guy from this, it's probably a 2 is going to come at Ardella. Line-wise, over under, I'm going to go with the under 22.5. Whip Snakes are probably going to control the pace of the game. They work historically, I don't want to say a bit slower, but they play in lower scoring games. They'll have the ball for most of the time, and Blaze on the other end is going to help out that as well. Chaos are plus 125 money line. Whip Snakes are minus 155, and the line is minus 1.5. Whip Snakes is the favorite. Both are minus 115 though. I like the over under for this. I think that's a solid bet. Cannons Archers. So this is another 1-4 team going up against a 3-2 team. This one, I'm kind of, I don't know exactly how I feel about this. They played in week 3 where the Archers absolutely lit them the fuck up. But I don't think it's gonna be the same. I mean, it was an absolute blowout. That was back on Long Island. I think that the saying here that their face-off has gotten better. I don't know how true that is. I mean, Stephen Kelly against God, who knows what against the Archers. So yeah, I would say that the face-off definitely leans Cannons. Goaltending wise, I think leans Cannons. Attack wise, midfield wise, defense wise. So it's pretty much like special teams if you would, goes towards the Cannons, and then the main meat potatoes. I don't really want to put it like that to downplay the other, but whatever. Don't fuck it. Only 4 people listening. I think that that'll help out the whatever the fuck it is, the Archers. I mean, I'm gonna have to look through these because I'm really not too sure how I feel about the players. I'm gonna have to see. This is a big value one because I don't really know exactly how I feel about it. Nothing's like screaming out to me about this game. They have the Archers. Wow, minus 2.5. I might rock. I might Millie rock with the fucking Cannons plus 2.5 at minus 140 though. It's not great money. Money line it's plus 175. Cannons minus 215 for the Archers. And the over under is 24 and a half. Fuck. I would go under just because that's a lot of scoring. But I'm not loving anything about this game. Nothing screaming out to me about this game just yet. So we'll see. The last one we have are the Chrome and the Water Dogs. Water Dogs are the underdogs. Water Dog underdog against the Chrome, rightfully so. I think the Water Dogs are 1-4 as well. No, they're 2-3, and the Chrome are 4-1. I mean, Chrome better attack. I feel like that's pretty. Their midfields, I feel like, are relatively the same. I think the consistency might be a bit better on the Chrome, but I think the depth on both sides. No, I would go Water Dogs because you have Courier, you have Slosher, you have Kelly. Um, I'm definitely missing a couple other guys, but those guys like compared to the other side like Ranigan and McIntosh, I like the Water Dogs a bit better. Defensively though, goaltending wise, especially with Ward out, goes to the Chrome. Face off wise goes towards Chromes. 4 out of 5. I gotta hit the Chrome on this. The Chrome are minus 145 money line. I'm gonna parlay that. I'm gonna parlay these three together. An Atlas minus 2.5, a Chaos, Whip Snakes under, and a Chrome minus 145 with bets of I'm hypothetical bets. A plus 626. Oh shit, not too fucking shabby there, eh? Defensively, JT Galls Harris, not a bad look. Kier McArdle, Michael Sowers, your guys on the other side, Ryan Brown has kind of been like I don't know how to. I don't know what to expect from him. That's the thing that kind of bugs me sometimes. But yeah, Wisniewski, Nick Churn, offensively. So no worries about that. Like the over under for that game, also 24 and a half. I'm gonna stay away from that. Those high over unders give me some type of anxiety sometimes. So Atlas going 5-1 against the 1-4 Whip Snakes, soon to be 1-5. Whip Snakes Chaos. I'm gonna go Chaos. I'm really rocking with the Chaos. I'm gonna go with an underdog for this. This doesn't count. This isn't my bet. This isn't anything. It's just me throwing it into the universe. Cause fuck the Whip Snakes. Cannons Archers. I've got a feeling about the fucking Cannons, but the Archers are also a way to go as well. I'm an Archers guy. I'm going with Archers. And then Chrome Water Dog. Anyone can win on any day, but with the people who are out on the Water Dog side, gotta go with Chrome. So let's take a look. There's a lot of people who are out. There are a lot of people who I've mentioned that aren't playing. So let's take a look. Let's start off. I always start off with face-off because I've just immediately put in Trevor Baptiste. He's out. Who do we have at 2? Connor Farrell, Nardella, and everyone else is a 3. Connor Farrell's a 1. Wow, look at that. Against Jake Withers, who might not be playing, Joe Nardella. I'm gonna use my, or we could go Stephen Kelly on the Cannons. I'm gonna go with Joe Nardella. I think that he's worth it too in this position. Goaltending wise, Dylan Ward is out. He's a 1. Bernlohr is a 1. I'm not going to spend a 1 on that. Let's take a look at some threes. Sean Ciccone on the Chrome. Jack McCann, I'm going Jack McCann with a 3. I'm locked the fuck in. Defense, oh man, though I don't want to spend a fucking 2 on a defender though. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Who are our 2s? Blaze against the Whips. That's not a bad bet. And Morocco against the Atlas. Against the Archers, I'm not doing it. Let's go Blaze here. So I can spend my 3 on whoever I don't give a fuck who I spend this on, man. Like Ty Warner out, Jesse Bernhardt for the Chrome. I don't know. Count Squires, the girl, Harlot. I'm gonna go with Jesse Bernhardt. To me, this it doesn't really fucking matter that much about the defense. You got to hit on everything else, and I think that's what matters. The rest of our ones: Dane Smith, Jules Henningberg, Ryan Drenner, Justin Guttard. Okay, yeah, because he's now at attack. He's now in midfield. Tom Schreiber and Justin Anderson for the Chrome. I forgot about him. I'm gonna stick with my boy Dano. Big Daner fan. And then our last one, we have Teat, Nick Churn, Sowers, Wisniewski, Manny, and Lyle, who's technically out. Chris Gray just outside that 1 tier. Pretty much 15 points per game or more gets you in that 1. So it's Atlas, Redwoods. He's gonna get Garrett Apple, and that's gonna be a hard matchup. Most likely though, who knows? Chrome against the Water Dogs. Their defense isn't atrocious though. Not the greatest, but not atrocious. Michael Sowers, I'm not really feeling it, although he did torch Matt Dunn a good amount of times. Logan Wisniewski, Chrome, yeah, against the Water Dogs. Archers, Will Manny. That'd be tough if that just fucking locked, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna go with Will Manny. This is my current guys who are out. This is what I'm fucking sticking with. Will Manny, Dane Smith. Spend my 2 ones on the 2 that I think make the most of a difference. Face-off wise, Joe Nardella as my 2. I would have gone to a 1 here if T-Bap is playing. If he is, I'll probably change my attack to Chris Gray. And then Jesse Bernhardt as my defensive guy for my 3. And my goaltender, Blaze Reardon, as my 2. And we have Atlas minus 2.5 plus 155. We have Whipsnake's Chaos under 22.5 for plus 100. And we have Chrome and Water Dogs minus 145. Moneyline Chrome. Parlay that all together, and you got plus 626 odds. And that's what you got, baby. That's how we're doing. So it's been a while. Was kind of not feeling it at all, but it is nice to get back into it. I'm excited for this upcoming segment. I got this new camera, so we're going to figure that out. And obviously, as always, if anyone wants to hop on, please just fucking let me know, man. I would love to get a co-host on this. Nardwar, keep it rocking in the free world, baby.